I already have it. I already
Okay.
wrote it down.
What'd you write?
Change in relevance, changing throughout time, change, and we have to know if people have changed with if people have
If
changed.
people change or if rules change?
If people have changed.
Are you talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about spiritual rules.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
but,
rituals.
yeah, but we
No.
were going to do spiritual rules. We have to know if people change. We have to know because these rules were built around these rules at the time were built for the. Well, my entire question is: were they built for the time, or were they built for
Excellent.
the?
So now we're getting somewhere. Right. So I guess in order to know the answer to your question, you would have to understand the nature of the rules. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Who made up the rules? I guess
no,
we would have to.
I don't believe that's at all necessary.
Okay, so what then do you need?
I believe you just need to know. Well, I don't.
Like, what would you need in order to get to the answer?
I believe you need to know relevance of the rules, relevance to the time. What do the rules have to do with us in the modern day? With the modern Jew, I'm talking about even
Okay,
with
fair
the
enough.
modern
So
Jew.
relevance. So I think you wrote that, yes.
Yeah.
And who is going to who would you turn to
Yeah.
figure that out?
That I do not know.
Who would you think? Who should we write down for that? Like how are we going to get to that? How are we going to get to that knowledge?
Studies.
So should we write down books? Sources?
No, like studies. Like we had to make our own studies. We had to make our own studies.
Who are we going to study? Who are we going to
Yeah, I
ask?
would study Jews of the modern day.
All Jews? Take a survey of the Jews?
Yeah, we're gonna do
So write that. The next box says reasoning, right?
That was that box.
It actually really went in the box before, but it's okay. Reasoning means, what do you think your individual reason for picking what you wrote for the previous box was based on? It was you, Menashe, wrote that you would turn to books and internet. Is that what you said?
Books, internet, scholars, and science.
Scholars and science. So, in terms of reasoning, what's the reasons for your choices of who you would turn to?
I mean, there's good sources of information in general, like internet specifically.
So what do you think about, like, thinking about yourself for a minute, what do you think about you that thinks that internet is the best source of info?
There's many different opinions on the internet. You're not going to come across one opinion, one person, and be biased against that. You can just do a lot of search.
So so I think, tell me if I'm right, what I think I heard you say was that you are the kind of person who wants to get a full array of different opinions,
Yeah.
and then you would feel like you have fully understand the issue on hand,
Definitely.
and then you would understand it, and then you would be able to, by yourself, come up with your conclusions.
I definitely wouldn't fully understand it. I don't fully understand a lot of things in life, but again,
But you definitely want to hear
Yeah.
all opinions. You want to survey many opinions, and then you'll come up with your answer that you feel is
Yeah.
best fits
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
So you're not the type of person who feels satisfied about just hearing it from one source.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You would have to hear it from. You have to like really survey all sorts of. Good. So you should write that. That's something. That's a revelation about yourself that is important for you to know. You're the kind of person who needs to survey many different opinions in order to get to the answers that you find important. Good. Freddie, you wrote.
The people get to actually think that do we still actually do have these things that these rules actually.
Right. So you wrote in order to get to the source, in order to get to your answer, you wrote you should survey all the Jews
Yeah.
and get opinions from everybody. So what does that say about you, as a learner, as a
I believe in the people's.
that people
Well,
you do.
I also looked a little bit more into.
I know that
into
from
my-
our
Yeah,
conversations.
I also looked a little bit more to my actual thing. It's not even that. It's also just how much do we like? You can even do it even with a worldwide survey. Like how often do we crop A, B, C, D? Like how relevant is this to today? How important is this like rule? You get what I'm saying? Like
So, but bottom line
like-
is, you chose to survey the people as opposed to, I'm just
yeah.
taking the other side for a minute, because it's not what you have to answer.
Mhm.
Your answer great, your answer was great, it really was. The other side of your answer could have been, if the rules are in a source, then your answer could have been, if you want to know if the rules still apply today, to dig deeper into the source. You didn't answer that. Your answer to survey the people. So that says about you that you hold very important. That it's very important the people's opinion, the people's how they see their own lives, taking personal responsibility and personal ownership of their life. That you hold that very important.
Mhm.
That's revelation about yourself. So you should write that. Would you say the people say, or the people